7:30. Welcome all of you to Coach's Business Training. This is a training that we do quarterly. And so I'm thrilled that you're here. This is my first time doing the Coach Business Training solo. I've always had a colleague conducting the training with me, and that colleague has since retired. God bless her for all of the amazing years and effort and contributions that she's made working with us and authoring many elements of the Coach's Business Training, and also her now beginning to live her best life, which is what she started out to do when we got started in this business together 30 years ago. Because ultimately that's what the goal of this business is to develop a permanent recurring residual income that enables you to separate yourselves from the generation of income. That's the best quality of income. I know that for a fact because I've got many, many friends who have tremendous careers in multiple industries. They make an extraordinary amount of money, but they don't have the time to many cases enjoy that money that they earn because all they do is work. And they many times don't have the health because they're overly stressed with their work. And in this business endeavor, it gives you the opportunity to develop an active income and grow personally and professionally, but also importantly for your own health in the future. It helps you to grow financially because there's nothing that causes health issues more than financial stress. And so our endeavor involves working today, where you're going to work harder today and get paid much more later on for all the efforts that you put forward today. That doesn't mean that you won't earn income today. It just means that you're going to continue to earn income as the years go past. And that's what this colleague of mine has been able to do. She's been able to develop and grow a business that pays her now whether she works or not. And so she turned 70 and said, I'm going to travel the world with my significant other, and she's doing that. And so we always shared the responsibility of this training course, and we each brought different flavors to the table in our teaching styles. And now it's my flavor. And the difference between her and I is that I've always been very hands-on business, tangible things to do in your everyday life. And what was so wonderful about her method of teaching was a lot of theory, things that left you thinking. I'm going to leave you thinking too. I'm just going to have you thinking about different things. So what I'd really like to do is I'd like to start with introductions. For those of you that have met me personally, you know me, but for those of you that have not ever met me or worked with me, I'm just going to tell you in less than a minute, I'm Jan Bloom. I have worked with our company I'm in my 30th year. I am from Boca Raton, Florida. My background has always been in healthcare. I'm married to medicine. I've worked in medicine. I've worked in wellness. And one of the things that I'd like to gain from this program tonight is the opportunity to hear your voices, to get to know your personalities, and to understand what's important to you. So I can be the very best teacher throughout the balance of the CBT program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask each of you, and I'm going to stop my share and go back to the group. And I'm going to ask each of you in less than 1 minute, when I call on you, please make sure you are not on mute. And in less than a minute, tell us your name, what your background is, where you're from, and what you hope to gain from being in the CBT business training program. And I'm going to start with Michelle Mayfield, if you don't mind.
Hello, I am Michelle Mayfield from Vineland, New Jersey, and my background is a few things. in the legal field, cosmetology field, and now health wellness field. So I'm definitely enjoying this field, and I'm looking to enhance my life and others, also in the aspect as well as coaching aspect.
So you're looking to enhance others' lives?
Yes.
And I didn't hear the last thing that you said.
Yes, I said also in the business aspect, I'm looking to grow in that. I love the idea of what Barbara has done. I would love to retire the same way, and also to other ways to help change their lifestyle like I have done.
Okay, great.
With mine.
Very glad you're here. Thanks for leading off the class.
You're welcome.
Pamela.
Hi, how are you? My name is Pam.
What is your first and last name?
My first name is Pam. My whole name is Pamela Christie Allen. I'm from Long Island, and my background is dance, fitness, health, and natural organic skincare. And I'm hoping to gain the skills needed to be an effective and wonderful coach from this.
Okay, thank you. Judy Gilman.
Hi, everybody. I live in Missoula, Montana, and my background is as a family nurse practitioner for 13 years. Then I specialized in diabetes for 15, both as a diabetes educator, CDE, and as a nurse practitioner. My passion still remains in that area.
Great. Thank you, Judy.
Oh, and I want to get out of this. I'm just so excited to see Jan going solo and see what we're going to learn tonight.
You know me long enough that you know the way I teach.
I know it's exciting. And then I just am looking forward to helping Jamie and Brandy and Serena build their business.
Great. And she's really looking forward to helping all of you build your business because we work as a team. And
Absolutely.
So Judy always has just wonderful contributions in Coach Corner, and with her background in diabetes education, she always brings a tremendous view of the things we do. And so she mentioned the names of those 3 individuals because she's personally enrolled in working with them directly. So, okay, Miranda, those beautiful earrings.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Miranda McMillan, and I am actually in Maryland. And I did a complete career change. I'm a certified health and wellness coach. I'm also working in aesthetics and weight loss. And what I want to do is work with women, busy women, and primarily women, but things that are going to help them to feel healthy, from the inside out, whereas that's where the aesthetics come from, because we're approaching, a lot of us, we are into anti-aging and various things like that. And I don't want to take a lot of time now that we're doing a lot of Zoom calls. People are more aware of their appearances and so forth. So that's where the aesthetics part comes in. So healthcare has always been my passion. So again, I'd like to help you feel better from the inside out. Thank you. Oh, and what I want to get out of this is I want to be able to tweak what I'm doing so that I'm more successful, and I can learn more so I can do more and help more people.
Got it. Thank you. Jamie.
Hey, my name is Jamie Roach. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. My background is in healthcare as a cardiovascular interventional technologist, and I'm also a personal trainer, working on getting my certificate in nutrition and attending a health coaching school in the fall. So what I'm looking to get out of this is a little bit more comfort in like sales and approach, and also to move into a different area of healthcare now as I'm getting older, and also to help people.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Melissa.
Hey everyone, my name is Melissa Tippy. I am from Twin Peaks, California. My background is hairdressing. And what I'm hoping to get out of this is additional confidence and, like Jamie, learn better sales techniques and suave up my lingo. And so that I can get amazing products into people's hands without feeling like I'm having to sell. That's really what I want.
I like the way you already are getting your lingo, the way you said suave up my lingo. I think you sound like you're pretty much there. Okay, well, glad you're here, and I'll try to suave your lingo as much as possible. Serena.
Good evening, everyone. I am Serena Aguilar. I am from New York. I currently live in Maryland. Let's see, my background, I'm an IIN graduate. I coach families and individuals and groups on weight loss and weight management techniques. And what I am looking to gain from the program is to continue doing what I've done, working with clients and building my business.
Okay. Chinello, are you able to introduce yourself?
I am.
Beautiful.
That's
Sweet.
Hi, I'm Chanel Nwanwa. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I have lots of background in public health as well, and a health education specialist. So I'm really excited about this training so I can gain the business aspect and learn more about marketing and how to position myself better. I have a keen interest in working with pregnant women and postpartum women, and just the general public as well, you know, in general, but specifically my interest will start with pregnant women and my experience too. I think I mentioned some of that to Jen. So I'm just hoping really to gain, you know, some business strategies, marketing tips, just how to, the science I got, the business I kind of need help with. Let me put it that way.
Okay. Well, glad you're here. And thanks for letting us see the little one.
Yeah.
Okay, Montserrat, how are you?
Hi, my name is Montserrat Garcia. I'm in San Diego, California. And my background is I'm a national board certified health coach. I work as a health coach full-time. And I am here because I want to learn how to establish and grow a successful business.
Okay. Great. Nakia, you're not allowed to look at us. You can only talk to us. You got to keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm parked right now. It's good. So hi, everyone. My name is Nakia Waters. I live in Pennsylvania. My background, I have a background in actually both health and customer service. Right now, I am a diabetes life and wellness health coach, and I'm looking particularly to help people with diabetes because I have type 1 diabetes myself, and I benefited so much from being in the program. And I pretty much want to just spread the word so about how great the program is. Of course, if there's anybody else who doesn't have any diabetes that want to join in, I'm ready to bring them on as well, but I'm particularly looking at people with diabetes. What I want to get from the program is, well, I want to know how to build my business. I want to know about marketing, how to get clients. Oh my goodness, the list goes on. How to approach people. So many times I've seen people that I have an ideal could really benefit from the program, and I don't know what to say. So, and as you guys can tell, I'm good with having conversations with anybody. I just don't know how to transition from talking about one thing into talking about health. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is for me.
That was a great description of what you would like to do. Very clear. So you transitioned very well. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Back on the road, girl. Or all right. Hi, Brandy.
Hi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Brandy Myers. I'm a nurse practitioner, and so I've been in healthcare for 20 plus years. And I live here in Georgia, but I'm from Mississippi. And I previously lived in Maryland, so I was glad to hear in North Carolina, so I was glad to hear quite a few people from there. What I hope to gain from this is just being able to implement, excuse me, I'm getting background, being able to implement a proven strategy for success so that I don't have to create the wheel myself. So I'm looking for a proven strategy to implement so that I can help people in my area, people that are I've been called to help. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
Proven strategy. Can you define, because you can have a proven strategy in multiple areas. Proven strategy in what area of business?
Well, for this is how to implement this health promotion program. So it's no different than other weight loss programs. I think that they're successful, but but this one here resonates with me. Okay. So, I love what it talks about in terms of cholesterol management, diabetes management, hypertension management. So how it brings all that in. So it touches my target audience.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Julie, I see you on screen, not live, but I see your picture. Can you hear us and come out of mute?
I can hear you. I am driving also this evening.
Okay.
My name is Julie Kretzy. I am a certified health and wellness coach. I live in northern Wisconsin. I do health coaching full time, and I do my own health coaching on the side. And so I'm fairly new to Get Fit 21. And from this training, I'm just looking forward to learning how to get this business off the ground.
Okay. Got it. Glad you're here, and be careful driving.
I will.
Okay. And so now I can't see if Rakisha is logged in. I wanted her to introduce herself. I see her logo, but I see she's on mute.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. Did I just hear you?
Yes, I am here.
That's so interesting because your name is muted. So it's interesting that we can hear you.
Wow.
Let's see. Okay, well, as long as we can hear you and it says you're muted. If you can share your background and where you're from, that would be great. Now she's muted. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
So I'll give you one more try to introduce yourself. And if you can't, I'll just give a quick 1-2 on who you are. Maybe she'll log out and log back in. So let's watch the room. But for those of you that don't know Rakisha, she is a IIN graduate health coach. Introducing her for herself so we can get rolling. She has a background in the military, and she's a veteran. She works with veterans. Her background's in social work. I know all this about her because I work so closely with her. And so she's extraordinary in many different areas of nutrition, business, organization, the right work ethic, discipline coming from a military background. And so she's an absolute gift to the team. And I'm speaking on her behalf because she would never say these things about herself. But as long as I'm the one having to introduce her, I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll forward. And Rakisha, I hope that when you hear the recording of your introduction, I did a good job. So, all right. Well, now that I kind of have a sense for what a lot of you want to gain, most of you gave me the gist of it. I know you're all on the same page. You just want to know how to build a business. And, I know what the struggles are after all the years of working, with various people. And so, what I've learned is that there are people that watch things happen. There's people that make things happen. And then there's people that wonder, what happened? And when I heard this many years ago, this phrase, I said, wow, this is really pertinent to our business, because I work with so many different people that I can see who is absolutely doing each of these things. I'm watching people just go out there and make it happen on their own and then telling me about it afterwards. And sometimes that's a good thing because they made it happen and it materialized. Sometimes if they checked in first, perhaps I could have helped and embellished their game plan. Then there's the people that are wondering, what's happening? Why isn't this working for me? And so, who do you want to be? Do you want to turn into the person that just makes things happen? And that's my hope for all of you at the conclusion of the 3 classes. There's this motto that we go by, that there are 3 elements to success, and everybody has a different attitude about this. There's knowledge, attitude, and skills. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to ask Michelle, and you guys just come out of mute when I'll give you a second when I say your name. What do you think is the most important part to have mastered to be successful in the business? Having the right attitude, having the right skills, or the knowledge? What's most important to you?
My turn.
Yep.
Okay, I think all of it is important. Knowledge, we definitely need to know the business, the products.
One thing, the one thing in class that's important, really listen hard to my questions.
Okay.
So we stay focused on the answer we're looking for. So pick one thing: knowledge, skills, or attitude. What do you think?
I'm going to say attitude.
Okay, fine.
I think attitude.
Pamela, knowledge, skills, or attitude?
Definitely attitude.
I think attitude.
Okay. Jamie?
I have to go attitude. I was sitting here thinking it too.
Okay. Melissa?
Attitude.
Serena? You're on mute, Serena.
Pardon me. Attitude.
A lot of copycats here. Okay. And Montserrat, then Janello, then Nakia. So Montserrat, go ahead.
I'm going to say knowledge.
Okay. And then Janello, if you're able to come tell us.
I'll say attitude.
Okay. And Nakia?
I say attitude as well.
Brandy?
Attitude.
Miranda, and then Julie.
Knowledge.
Miranda, did you say knowledge?
I did. Knowledge.
Okay. And then Julie?
I say attitude.
Interesting. And I don't know if Rakisha is there and can answer. She always has the best connection. Not sure where you are, Rakisha. Anyway, I think it's fascinating. Attitude. Well, guess what? There's no right or wrong answer, but I believe attitude is the key, because attitude is everything in what you do. You can take a circumstance and you can have a great attitude and a a go-getter attitude, or you can take a circumstance and your attitude can be, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So you need to get yourself in the right mindset of the right attitude. And, you know, this is a little bit of theory talk, but you can control your emotions. Somebody could say something to you in your everyday life and they could mean it one way, but you take it another way. It's all in your attitude as to how you receive things, how you perceive things, and how you go about things. So in this business, this is a business about you making things happen. When people say to me, well, are you going to give us the clients? No. This is a business where we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. We're working together as a team. But this is a business that's got on-the-job training. And your attitude is going to be all about what are you willing to do to make whatever goals and objectives you have happen. Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Are you going to be the person that gets up an hour earlier than everybody else and stay up an hour later? Or are you going to be the person that says, I had a long day. You know, I can't. Tomorrow I'll do it. You have to make up your mind when you are an entrepreneur that you are going to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. You don't look right. You don't look left. You just stay focused and look ahead. My attitude when I made the decision to build this business and I saw the potential that was ahead of me, I said, I'm not doing anything else for the next 5 years. I don't know. Maybe I'll reach my goals and objectives in 2 years or 3 years. I didn't know what to expect. But the attitude I adopted was a no quit attitude. I would stumble and be ready to accept that. And I'd try to find ways to make things better. So you've heard the expression, and I'm going to go back to a lot of things that are from my early days, because this is the early days for all of you. I actually dug out, Judy will probably get a kick out of this. This is one of our very first training programs from well over 20 years ago. So it was really fun to read through some of the principles that I learned early in this business, things that I never would have applied in my life. But in this business, I realized I needed to. And I needed to wake up in the morning and have it be at the forefront of my mind, because this is a business that you do a little bit every day. You don't do it on Mondays and then again on Thursdays. You have to have a little bit of room in your brain every day when you wake up. Find ways for it to seep into your head throughout the day, no matter how busy you are. And then before you go to bed at night, you're looking in the mirror and brushing your teeth. Got to have it on your mind. If you want to make this business happen, you have to pretend you invested $100,000 in it. Because believe me, if any of you invested $100,000 in a business, whether you bought a franchise, signed a lease, hired employees, bought inventory, you better believe that you'd be at that door 8 o'clock every morning, opening up before the employees get there, and you'd be the last one to leave. Am I right? That's the mindset and attitude of a business owner. So you're a business owner. This is not something you can treat like a hobby. So the rude awakening here is wake up and realize this is a business and I can't make it. Such and such happened today. Like there's no room for that here if you want to reach your goals. There's room for it if you're doing this as a hobby. But I teach and I come across abrupt, but I don't want to be fluffy about things because I know what I went through to build my business. And it was a very simple business to build, but it was hard at the same time. Simple meaning the tasks that we do are simple. Once you learn them and master them, they're simple. What's hard, and the part about it that's frustrating as heck, is that you can't control other people. You just can't. I can't control the fact that I got 2 texts today from people that said to me 2 different things. One was, I'm going through a personal crisis in my life. I wanted to work so badly with you, but the timing is just not right. And she gave me a reason why we couldn't have our meeting that we had scheduled. The other text was, this is not something that I can focus on right now. I just got more responsibilities at my job and I have to master that first, and then I'll get back to you.